You might as well have been 5 foot tall and 400 pounds and ugly. Nothing. I'm not joking. You might as well have been 5 foot, 400 pounds and ugly for your outcomes. Because your outcomes are what? You've not used any of it. You've actively avoided relationship. To whose benefit?
Not necessarily. I have gone out and dated. I have liked people. And actually in 2016, that he wanted to be with me.
But what did you do?
And he wanted me to be his girlfriend.
But you didn't want to marry him for what reason?
He wanted a sexual relationship before marriage.
Well,
and
okay.
Although
okay, man, but you had sex.
Yeah.
I don't care. You got sex. Okay. How long were y'all together?
7 months.
So he wanted sex before marriage, and you had sex. He wanted to marry you. Did he propose?
No.
Who ended the relationship?
I did.
Thank you. Case closed. Die alone, man.
So, okay.
Yes. 6 years ago, 6 years ago at 37, you had somebody willing to put up with this shit. A 37-year-old virgin born.
Why does it have to be shit though? Like,
because
is it too hard to ask for you to
Your outcome
honor?
Is shit. Your outcome is shit. 37 years old, born again virgin, and someone had to put up with that. And you still decided to have sex at least one time and you ended it. That's bullshit. And if you had people who loved you, somebody would have checked you on this shit a long time ago and told you, what are you holding out for, chick? What are you holding out for? You holding this coochie for what? What are you holding for? A man
because I honestly feel
wanted to marry you.
I don't think it was merit. Well, it possibly could have led to marriage, but I think that
I know women are unfit for marriage. That's
so
why this is why I don't date
as
women.
you would
This
say,
is why I don't date women my age. They overcomplicate shit too much, man. I don't care what it is. You're a high school graduate and work in retail. What kind of social leverage do you think you have? It was time for you to get off the fucking dating field 20 years ago. We're sitting here talking like you got lots of long options. That's like somebody to put up with this shit. It is shit. If I ran into you at 37 years old and you told me, oh, I'm a born again virgin, I wait until marriage, I'd say, good luck with that. Bye. I'm not gonna marry you. I wouldn't wait for you.
Yeah, that's that, and that is why I'm still single.
No, you're single because you're single because you're jacked up. It's not the men, it's you. You have had more than a few suitable men into your life and try to get with you. But something is off here, man. And that's okay. But you can't make it the men's problem. You can't say, well, it's my spiritual beliefs. If your spiritual beliefs, then why'd you fuck them the first time? God wasn't looking that day?
Yeah, he did.
See, it's always our fault, no matter what. When they run their lives into ditches and you're looking up and you're 60 years old and you remember this phone call, it's always our fault. Man, you have had plenty of opportunities.
I didn't say it was his fault.
Men's fault. And this is why I say at the end of the day, independence, equality, the feminism movement is giving women the opportunity to fail. Ma'am, if you were a man in the same position, working retail, 43 years old, what would they call you? No plans for the future, no real steadiness. Life is about people and relationships, ma'am. And your relationship with God is one thing, but God did not tell us to not be fruitful and multiply. We're supposed to be together. You have actively done this. That's why I asked, have you had therapy? Because something is off. And at the end of the day, ma'am, you're 43. You got less years in front of you than behind you. You're supposed to be teaching younger women how to do this stuff. And this is why I say, when I sit down with women, y'all gotta stop listening to women in their late 30s and 40s because they are just confused as hell. And they're out here actively trying to date the same men that you're dating. My show represents the first real time where women had to actually sit down and listen to the reality of what's going on. And I ask, what are you waiting for? Mr. Right?
I guess from a worldly perspective, yeah.
Okay, well, but see, that's not what you're supposed to choose. You're supposed to just pick a suitable man. That's why I cannot go with you from this worldly perspective. You're a worldly Christian. That's why I interrogate.
So? I mean,
ma'am, I've been doing this a long time.
A short conversation.
I do know you. I certainly do know you. I got about 8 broadcasts on Christian feminists. I do know you. Short haircut and all. Yep, I grew up with you. I grew up in the Bible Belt. I know what y'all look like, taste like, smell like, move like. I know everything about you. You don't get to be this way in this God's plan.